welcome to Good Evening KU. I'm Jake Stevens.
And I'm Maggie Tarantino.
So we're all back from break. How was your break?
It was so fun. Like, I got to go home and relax, but nothing major. We kind of just hung out with the family. What about you?
I just kind of stayed here, just kind of chilled. I couldn't really go home just because of work reasons, but
Oh.
I mean, I had a nice relaxing break. I mean, that's what Thanksgiving's all about, right? Not
Yeah,
doing anything else.
definitely. Where do you work?
I work at Tridelt. I'm a houseboy there, if
Fun.
that's the correct term still. But I work there. And then I also work at Encore Cafe down here in Lawrence on
Yum.
Mass Street. Yes, very good Chinese food. Not trying to toot my own workplace's horn, but really, really good.
Everyone should try it.
Yeah. So what was the most lazy thing you did over break?
Oh gosh, I went to my sister's apartment for a good amount of time, and we just hung out there. A lot of my friends came over, so that was a lot of fun. But I don't know, like we watched all of the Gilmore Girls already. Leaves you on a cliff note, so that was fun. But I don't know, nothing crazy. Did your roommates stay?
One of them did. Me and my roommate had a little Thanksgiving fun thing that we did that was super lazy. We binge watch. Well, I don't want to say binge watch because it's kind of hard, but all the extended versions of The Lord of the Rings over 3 days,
Oh, really?
which is about 14 hours, a little bit
Oh
more
my
than 14 hours
gosh.
of Middle Earth. So that took up a whole day chunk,
Did you
basically.
take any breaks in between or anything? Or just-
Yeah, we did one a night. We did one Wednesday, Thursday, and then capped it off Friday. But yeah, that took we'd sit down at 7 and be like, so you ready to sit here till about 1 a.m.
Yep.
and watch that. But yeah, that was the kind of fun, lazy thing we did.
Did you at least get to make like a Thanksgiving dinner or no?
I actually got to go to a buddy's place in Kansas
Oh,
City. Yeah, he
good.
invited me down there, and I got to have dinner with his family.
That's
so
fun.
that was still nice.
Yeah, I'm still trying to recover from Thanksgiving break slowly but surely.
I know it's rough being back. I mean, we got 2 weeks left, so we're in the home front in the
I know.
final sprint.
I know, we got to start studying for all those finals.
Oh yeah. For me, I got a bunch of projects and papers, not even finals so much. So
Oh.
this is the real home stretch here, but
So once
we're
it
almost
comes,
there. We're
once
almost
it comes
there.
to finals week, you'll
Yeah.
kind of be done.
Yeah, for the most part.
Good.
Speaking of laziness, today is National Stay-at-Home Day.
I know, I cannot believe that, and we're all here.
I know. I guess no one got the memo that we were all supposed to not show up, but
I
here we
know.
all are.
I was
But-
home for a little though.
Yeah, I was not. I'm right after this. I'm gonna do a lot of staying at home. I've been out the door since 9 and haven't been back since. But
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
I guess I didn't get the holiday down. but-
Yeah. I know. Well, maybe next year.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
So how are your finals looking?
They're all right. I only have 2 this year, so it's not too bad.
Oh, that's nice.
And sadly, it's like a Thursday and a Friday, so I kind of have to stay here all week, but it gives me more time to study.
I'm in that same boat. My last ones are also Thursday and Friday.
Oh my gosh.
So
Why did they do that?
I think they're out for us.
I guess so.
But yeah, I mean, everybody I'm sure is feeling those being back from Thanksgiving and running towards the end of the school year.
Definitely.
It's really hard after all that turkey in your belly. You really just don't have the energy.
That's so
But
true.
we'll make it work.
Yeah, definitely.
So did you do anything else fun over break? Just a whole bunch of chilling?
Yeah, it was just my immediate family, so it was just 5 of us, and my other brother lives in Chicago, so he couldn't come over, so we're just gonna see him over Christmas break.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, just heading for Christmas instead.
Okay, where's your home at?
I guess it's in Michigan. My family just moved up there this summer, so
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Whole new change.
Yeah, Michigan's really nice though, really
Are
pretty
you
state.
originally from Kansas?
No, I've moved around a lot. I was born in Ohio, moved to Massachusetts, then here, and then who
Oh my
knows
gosh.
where next.
I've
Or
moved
see where
around a
grad
lot
school
too,
takes
but
me.
nothing too fun.
And you're from Dallas, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Born and raised?
For the most part, but most of my life I've lived in Dallas, but I was born in Rhode Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we'll be right back with Al and our guest.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Alrighty, we're back with Griffin Hughes. You've probably seen him everywhere. He produces and directs a lot of shows. And right now we're trying to expand our athletic media. Can you tell us more about it?
Well, I'm the sports assignment manager at KUJH TV, so basically the whole staff is what I'm in charge of, and coordinating and getting events filmed and all kinds of different things like that. And yeah, we're trying to expand our presence a little bit, trying to make some more shows and get some more talk out there, more than just your basic, oh, here's what KU basketball's been doing tonight, and then your 5-minute segment on KUJH News. But we're trying to expand past that and do more live events and have more talk shows and things like that. So, I mean, lots of cool things going on, I think.
So how are you going to market this to like students and stuff like that so they can get more involved and be more aware of what you guys are trying to do?
Well, the biggest thing is to let students know, hey, this is a thing that you can do, and we encourage you to do this. It's not something that you have to dig up and find. It's something that you can do right now. You can get involved right now and start working with sports. And also that it's probably the most realistic expectation of what it is that you're going to be doing. Whether you're producing, directing, or in front of camera, when you leave KU, you're going to say, I have the skills to leave here and feel like I can get a job anywhere or an internship anywhere if that's what you want to do. And you feel confident about your own abilities when you get to that, wherever it is that you're going.
Sweet. So do you think for, say incoming, freshmen, they want to do sports journalism,
Yep.
how are you going to, recruit them during high school? Are you going to, if they're incoming and they're interested in stuff, how can they, get more involved?
That's a good question. I think it starts with them coming to see us on campus visits or on different recruiting events and things like that. And we push every single time we talk to them. Here's what you can do. Here's how you can get involved in, and here's how easy it is. You don't have to go through 100 pounds of paperwork and all jump through all the hoops and everything like that. You can just show up and get involved. And then when they get to campus, we show them that it is that easy. I mean, it's much better to show than tell. I mean, we're all journalists. We know that. You got to show. And so we show them, here's how easy it is. You walk in the door, and if you show us that you have a desire and a passion to do this, then you can go as far as you want to. I mean, there's no arbitrary, white line here. You can go as far as your passion and your dedication will dictate. So it's all about showing the new students that is the case, and showing their parents, because it's all about the money, and the parents are paying the money. So.
Exactly. So as I mentioned before, you're involved with a bunch of different various shows on at KU. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, the shows that I direct, I have a lot of fun with that, and the crews that I get to work with are just awesome people. And the shows that I produce, called Playmakers, which happens at Media Crossroads every Monday and Thursday, 6:30, and then our YouTube page also at Playmakers KU on YouTube, where we put all of our stories and things. That's where the meat of our sports coverage goes. We have highlights, we have discussion, we have stories, all these kinds of different things about every KU sport. It's not just a men's basketball show, and maybe we'll mention track or something like that.
Yeah.
It's all these different sports. We tell stories of the athletes, and we really get into every sport. And our on-camera people, our anchors, take a lot of pride in being knowledgeable about every single KU sport, and it definitely shows on the show, and then it shows on the segments that we put up on YouTube, to watch, and you really get to know the athletes and their stories.
Sweet. So, say 5 years down the road, where do you see the KU sports media program?
I hope it grows, and we're trying to get the sports certificate so students can have that specialty and continue to follow their passion and know that this is a realistic thing that you can do with your life. You can do sports forever and have as much fun with it when you're 80 years old and about to retire as the day you found out that covering sports was an option for you, and that's ultimately our dream.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Get involved, man. Just
Get involved.
Get involved. That's the most important thing. Get involved.
Sweet. All right. Well, that's all we have. Thank you, Griffin.
Absolutely.
We're going to throw it to the news.
Welcome back, I'm Hannah Cruz.
And I'm Carly Mahan. This is your Good Evening KU News Update. The Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee caught fire on Tuesday because of human error. 150 buildings were damaged and thousands of residents were forced to evacuate. 3 have died with 14 injured. Firefighters are still working to put out the flames.
The United Kingdom passed a new law called the Snoopers Charter. This law allows British police and intelligence agencies to be able to see every website that everyone is on in the UK. Citizens disagree with this law and think that it is an invasion of privacy.
Donald Trump picked Republican Tom Price to lead the Department of Health and Human Services. Price hopes to work with Trump to repeal failed laws. The Senate needs to confirm this choice before it is official.
North Dakota Governor Jack Dalrymple ordered an emergency evacuation from protest camps for the North Dakota Access Pipeline. Officials are blocking supplies from reaching protesters. They have threatened large fines to keep demonstrators from receiving food, building materials, and portable bathrooms.
Matthew McConaughey gives students at the University of Texas a safe ride home. UT has a program called Shore Walk that offers volunteers to walk or drive students home from campus every day from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. McConaughey surprised students by volunteering.
The world's oldest woman celebrated her 117th birthday yesterday. Emma Morano was born in the 1800s and has lived through multiple wars, an abusive marriage, and the loss of her only child. She attributes her long life to genetics and her diet. And that's all we have for your news update. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with a game called Where Am I?
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
You're an interesting man, Mr. Scamander.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is the newest entry in J.K. Rowling's Potter universe, intending to bring viewers and fans back into the magical world that first excited them in Harry Potter, with a new setting and new characters. Is this film on par with the rest of the Harry Potter films? Short answer, mostly. Fantastic Beasts is a fun new addition to the Potter franchise and is the first in line of new movies seeking to reinvigorate the same feeling and wonder Potter fans experienced at the beginning of the Harry Potter franchise. All fun and magic aside, the film still struggles a little bit to get itself on its feet to pave the way for a new set of films in Rowling's universe. The movie begins with cryptic newspaper articles in the Wizarding universe portraying danger on the horizon. Then our quirky, awkward, and yet likable main character Newt Scamander is introduced. The quirky Newt arrives in New York City during the 1920s with a suitcase full of magical creatures. It does not take long for that case to be opened, letting loose a variety of fantastic beasts onto the streets of New York City. This begins the meat of the film, as the opening of his suitcase brings Newt to meeting and befriending the other characters in the film. Some of these characters are even more interesting and lively than our awkward protagonist. The film takes a while for all these characters to be introduced and feels quite slow at the beginning. By the time the viewer is exposed to the many and wonderful fantastic beasts promised in the title of the film goes from a slow jog of familiar Potter tropes into a sprint towards adventure. The many beasts shown in the film are the highlight, from gigantic birds with many resemblings of a risen phoenix, to colorful serpents capable of a variety of size changes. In Newt and Company's attempt to round up an impressive variety of magical beasts let loose upon New York City in a fun and less urgent fashion, the group eventually stumbles on plots more sinister than Newt's charming beasts. Although many great characters and well-done performances litter the movie, many fall flat of achieving the likability of characters in the original Potter franchise. Seeing as this is a monumental task to live up to, the film still does a good job of striking some good characters, even if many are uninspired or flat. Seeing the many ways magic is used in historical 1920s New York is fun, does not feel new or fresh, and doesn't quite live up to the magic Potter fans first fell in love with. Even though not up to par with previous entries in Rowling's universe, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is a fun entry that paves the way for more in Rowling's universe, being a film that all Potter fans should enjoy, even if it doesn't quite live up to the magic of its predecessors.
Good evening and welcome back. We are joined outside with Jessica right now. Jessica, what is the weather like right now?
Hey Warren, as you can see, it's already getting dark. It's really cold, and there's a breeze that's not making it any better.
I know, today was definitely kind of like a slap in the face. I mean, it was definitely really cold. We haven't been seeing this kind of weather in quite some time. How do you feel about it?
I definitely don't like this kind of weather. I'm a summer baby, so I'll be happy when these couple of months pass.
I know, I'm not very excited for it as well, but unfortunately it looks like that is what we're going to be seeing the next couple weeks, so it looks like it's finally winter.
Yeah, bundle up everybody.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Jessica.
No problem.
All right, as we head into today, we were seeing an afternoon high right in around 42. We saw mostly cloudy skies. It was kind of brutal, very windy, winds right around 15 to 20 miles per hour. And you know, it wasn't very pleasant. And that same thing is going to head into tonight. But those clouds are going to decrease as we head into tonight. So that will allow for the temperatures to drop off tonight into the upper 20s, which when those clouds leave, we're able to get cooler temperatures. And that wind will die down also tonight, right around 5 miles per hour. And as we head into tomorrow, we are going to see temperatures around the same as we did today, but that sun is going to peak out tomorrow. We will see mostly sunny skies with a high around 45, and that wind will die down tomorrow as well. So it should be not too horrible of a day, pretty chilly, but that sun hopefully will be able to warm us up a little. And as we head into our 5-day forecast, temperatures right around the mid 40s as well, Thursday and Friday. Mostly sunny skies, highs in the mid 40s. As we head into this weekend though, we are going to see possibly a chance for some precipitation Saturday night, whether that will be some snow, hopefully some snowflakes, maybe the first snow, or some rain or some sleet. It'll kind of be that wintry mix that we'll be seeing Saturday night. That's only about a 30% chance as of now, so we'll keep our eye on that. And as we head into the early part of next week, we are seeing temperatures in the upper 40s. And that'll do it for us today here at Good Evening KU. Make sure you come back next week and watch our closing show for the semester. Thanks for tuning in.